Aaron Rodgers, he's 6.5 years younger, has more football to play, we think, but has shown signs that he might be willing to walk away. He's married now. Maybe he's starting a family as well. What do you see happening, Pete, with Aaron Rodgers this offseason?
Well, I think he doesn't want to be part of a total rebuild, which he said. And if you look at their cap situation, it is awful. I mean, it is really bad. But you can get rid of some guys to free up cap room. I'll start. Zadarius Smith, see ya. Preston Smith, see ya. Then you could restructure some contracts. Adrian Amos, who's played really well for him, but he's got a big number. You probably restructure that one. Try and, get the cap number down. You have to make a decision on Bakhtiari and Billy Turner, which one goes and which one stays. Can you restructure any of those deals? So I think you can get the cap manageable. It's not going to be a great situation, but the key becomes, what does Davante Adams do? And how do you fit him in? And how do you make sure he's on the roster? I think if they can find a way to get Adams back in, I think then maybe there's a chance Rodgers comes back. But if it's a total rebuild, he's out of there. Either he retires or he forces himself out with a trade.
Did I miss something? I mean, I don't subscribe to Us Weekly, so maybe Chris Hassel does. I didn't think Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley were married. I thought they were maybe engaged at some point, but even that, there's some speculation as to how that relationship's going. So I'm not really sure where Hassel is going with that portion of it. Here's what I think is going to end up playing out this offseason. And Aaron, was very upfront about what he foresees is in his future. And I think it's as Chris Hassel's Googling right now whether or not Aaron Rodgers is married. The reality is this. You've got the Packers, who, as Pete elaborately laid out, they have a lot of decisions to make on their salary cap and how they can make space, who they're going to bring back. Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to be a part of that. And he still hasn't probably forgotten the fact that they drafted Jordan Love. Eventually, they've got to move on to that draft pick. There's probably no better time if you're the Packers to try to rebuild. He's most likely going to be the MVP, which is the MVP in back-to-back years. You could still trade him to a team that maybe he wants to go to, maybe one that's, around the Rocky Mountains there in Denver, that would give you some draft capital in exchange for him, and you don't have to play him necessarily because he's not in your same conference. So there's a lot of things that I think are up in the air, but I think this is an offseason that you're probably going to see Aaron Rodgers move on and played his last game with the Green Bay Packers, and he's going to look for a place that can immediately compete and give him a shot. And Denver, to me, seems to be that place, considering they've done it before with Peyton Manning. They're interviewing Nathaniel Hackett potentially to be the next head coach, which is now his offensive coordinator. And even if they went with a head coach like Dan Quinn, there's a thought out there that Luke Getsy, who's the quarterback coach with the Green Bay Packers, was interviewed as the head coaching job, potentially not only to get that job, but if he doesn't, to be the offensive coordinator to lure Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay if Dan Quinn was then the head coach. So a lot of things in the work for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, but also keep in mind a team like the Denver Broncos.
No, I just assumed they were married by now because they've been engaged so long. But no, you're right. I need to subscribe to Us Weekly.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Why did I even bring it up? I've only brought it up because Pete mentioned the family circumstances. All right, guys. Thanks for the time here. Looking forward to Championship Sunday. The guys from inside the NFL are going to recap the incredible weekend we just saw in the divisional and look ahead to Championship Sunday. New episode 9:30 Eastern on Tuesday, exclusively on Paramount+.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.